3-foot bomb.
You would call that a no-doubter?
No doubter. Onto the concourse. And here's Olsen. 2 homers for him for Atlanta. And just off the plate says Junior Valentine, who's calling balls and strikes here in Game 2. This is an important start for Steven Matz. I think it's safe to say everybody in Cardinal Nation, Jim, is thrilled with the way the club has swung the bat. But the starting pitching has really had its share of troubles. They haven't gotten into the 6th inning yet.
Well, I think, to be expected a little bit early on in the year, even though it seems like each year guys are working deeper and deeper into games in spring training. But you can't get the simulation of the real show out here under the lights when the season starts in spring training. So the adrenaline is so much different, and it caused it a little bit tougher to have the pitch count, get up so high compared to spring training. It's just a different animal.
Matt strikes out Olsen. Here's a look at the Cardinals defense presented by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. New face at second base for Game 2.
Yeah, Mata right there getting a start. See the rest of the guys with Carlson, O'Neill, and Walker. Carlson in left field tonight. Contreras behind the plate.
Welcome, everybody. Sorry about the delay here. We may have to have Maverick take over on the stream, guys. Internet is really wonky right now, and we have one hell of a storm right over top of us right now.
Because of injury. And that was a motivating factor for him, Jim. He knows the deal.
But anyways, welcome to the stream, guys. Hey, this is KGB for the C Sports Network. We're gonna try to doing this as long as we can. We got guest commentator tonight, Maverick Sports from Maverick. Maverick from over at Maverick Sports.
So with that in mind, Jim, what's your Toyota key today?
Well, for me today, it's going to be throw strike.
All right, sorry, now
inside.
I got your shit on.
Inside, not just pitch in.
What's going on, guys?
We're gonna go as long as we can here.
And then him get a swing and miss on a changeup, not even close. First pitch to Acuna. Acuna was inside. He got a jam shot single, but if he keeps that
all right,
up,
so here we go.
Going to get guys starting to pull off.
Get back on over to the game. So
yeah, this is a Braves club that you do not want to see their hitters get extension. We saw that last night.
Yeah, I'm on standby. So in case if anything happens, I'm able to go. So
runs.
Yeah,
Riley hit 38.
I didn't realize we had the storm coming in this quick, and it's later at night. So sorry about last night, guys. I was feeling it got close to the broadcast time, and I couldn't make the broadcast. I haven't been feeling the greatest for the last few days, and I just couldn't do it.
The most he's made.
So I do apologize about last night's broadcast. So here we go with tonight's.
Acuna's running, got a great jump.
Acuna trying to steal. Safe.
And in safely is
nice. Nice run there, Acuna.
It's a good job by Mata right there, not letting this ball get by. This ball gets by, it's a disaster. You got a guy on third now with 1 out. Gonna have to give up the tag and catch the ball. And if you catch the ball, then you can throw the tag down just in case. Man, you got to catch that ball first.
So Acuna, who was nabbed at.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have a little refresh here. Hello? All right, that kind of sucks. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, just give me a second here. It went out.
Oh, did you go out?
I do apologize about it, guys.
2-0.
There you go.
Take a look at the pitch right here. It's up. It's a changeup or a slide.
Oh, Riley.
Riley.
Oh, Riley.
Right down the middle.
Right
gone.
Home run. Sorry about missing
Riley
that,
with a 2-run blast.
Jim last year came on.
Holy crap.
And if you throw it there.
Yeah, my browser crashed.
So his second home.
Oh.
It's 2-0.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
There we go. Braves are really starting batting tonight.
The key to the game is
There's a base hit.
Yes, they are.
And especially on this team, And you already have seen what happens.
That looks like D-Train.
You know, you get in there, they foul the ball off.
That was D-Train, absolutely.
They make you pay.
D-Train with a single. Next up, looks like we have
Buffering.
Ozzy Albies.
First, and Ozzy Albies is the hitter.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
guys, my dog barking in the background.
Matz has been a tough matchup for him. He's 3 for 23 in his career. That's in the dirt.
Oh, my dog.
One strike. Again, the Cardinals starting staff pitching right now, Jim.
That's not too bad.
It's the
She
first
gonna
time
bark.
through rotation. But a 7.13 ERA is not what anybody wants to see.
And you wouldn't know that either by the way they've been playing, except for last night didn't help too much.
Right back.
But the Cardinals' offense has been so good. They feel
So,
like
guys, with the last stream that we did, I want to thank everybody that gave the likes and subscribed. We actually made our 300 goal.
with one out.
I've now set us another real close achievable goal of 325
right now,
subs. So,
overthrowing the fastball. Thought that was a great.
if you like
call
what
right
you see,
there with
please
off-speed
feel free to
pitch,
hit
get
that
him
like
calm
and
down, make a
subscribe.
pitch. Because if you get into this situation and miss again, he's going to make you pay too.
Fly ball center. That's going to drop. Another soft hit.
Wouldn't be surprised if they don't go out and give him a little visit. I know it's early, but.
All right, so we got the Braves currently up 2-0 already. Top of the first.
Pitch after pitch.
Let's go ahead and we're going to try.
Shot again.
We'll try and get the ESPN Interactive working up here again.
So Michael Harris II, the Braves center fielder, digs in.
There we go.
Harris riding a 5-game hit streak. Broken bat.
Broken bat. Tag out at third. Safe at first.
Meant to come off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I just got back. Sorry about that.
No, he's forced. 2 men are out, and the inning continues for Sean Murphy.
Nice job.
Oh, there. Got my cam open now.
That's just a tough play.
Michael Harris laid that one
I'm not
out.
sure why he didn't throw the ball to second at first. I didn't really see where Motter was, if he could get
We
there
got the Murph.
in time as far
Sean
as
Murphy.
Arnado was.
Come on,
They
Murph.
had a little shift working, but that's just no man's land right there.
It's
Turn it
just
over.
funny.
Murphy, another former Oakland A. The Braves paid a king's ransom to bring him from Oakland. He and Darno sharing the catching duties. Murphy yet to pick up a hit.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have had that in the queue for that there, Ernie. When you said queue, I didn't realize you actually scheduled.
Catcher.
Oh, yeah.
2 quick strikes.
I could go ahead and take mine out if I need
Yeah, I
to.
would pull it, yeah.
Picks up 2 runs on 4 hits. That
Yeah.
man, Austin Riley, gives Dylan Dodd a lead before he throws a big league pitch.
Man, they are off to break, guys. So again, I'd like to apologize about last night's debacle, and sorry about such the horrible start to tonight's stream. We have one hell of a storm coming in. I mean, it's just a cracking thunder, and the internet's up and down right now. I'm finally seeing myself come out of the red. So bear
that's a
with
good
me
thing.
tonight. First off, guys, I gotta say, I want to wish my excuse me. I want to wish my beautiful wife, Amy, happy birthday today. She turned 45 today. She didn't.
Happy birthday.
I wasn't supposed to tell anybody how old she was, but I don't care.
Happy birthday.
We made sure that we did something nice. I cooked her a nice meal. We had breaded pork chops, mashed potatoes and gravy. Made her a nice cake. Made some cupcakes. Went to the store today and got her a present. So yeah, we had a nice time tonight. Those are the kind of nice things you do when you're married for 30-some plus years like we have. Well,
That's right.
not married 30 years, sorry. We're going on our 27th anniversary for being married, but we've been together 32. So I wanted to get that right out there right in the beginning.
All
right, they are back live.
Gets the start at second, and a moment for a man on the mound he'll never forget. The pride of Elk Grove, Illinois, Dylan Dodd is making his big league debut.
Dylan Dodd making his debut in the big leagues.
In the stands, waiting to watch him
Yes,
throw his
sir.
first pitch.
That's mom and dad. That's Dylan's brother. And a great story as that one misses inside. Dodd went to Bismarck High School.
So what do you guys think of Twitter's new logo that they changed to?
Ryan Eberhardt of the Cardinals group sales
Looks
department
good.
told me is
Really? You think that wolf looks good?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that kind of weird seeing that?
579. 300 of them bought tickets and are here tonight to watch Dodd debut.
Well, if he gets a strikeout, you're going to hear it, because when they introduced him before the game, you could hear the people in the stands. So check right here, Southeast Missouri Athletics. He's a lefty there from 19 to 2021.
And he made the team for Atlanta because he throws strikes. He did that in college. He did that through the Braves system. And he really impressed.
Well, it really did have everything messed up over here.
By throwing a live BP to guys like Olsen.
You want to call that why they're doing?
And Brian Snitker said, "Who's this Dodd guy?" To their general manager.
All right, Dylan Dodd comes set.
And all he did was pitch great.
Swung on and missed. Strike one. Count is 1-1.
Necessity because guys like Max Fried and Michael Soroka are hurt. But he and Jared Schuster, two young left-handers, are in their starting rotation as rookies to start the 2023 year.
Dodd comes set, swung on and fouled out of play.
Shoots one foul. It's
strike two. So 1-2 to count.
What I saw was a good changeup on the
Carlson.
Throw the fastball inside. It's got a little bit of a slur.
Number 2 batter for the St. Louis Cardinals.
When he's in trouble. Seemed to be a pretty good.
A lot of nerves for Dylan Dodd out there on the mound. 1-2 to count. Dodd comes set. Swung on and fouled out of play. We'll do it again. 1-2 to count.
All right, where were you? 1-2. You just followed up. Okay, we're pretty much good.
Be ready to hit.
Tempo.
All right, thank you.
You could tell.
Taking back over from where he left off. We're in the bottom of the first. Runner on first base.
He's going to be a little nervous.
I don't see. I don't think we have any outs, do we?
But just be ready to hit the fastball.
Negative.
Carlson hanging tough. He's off to a good start at the plate.
Foul ball again.
And Dylan, as you know, did good work against lefties all year last year. That's why he's hitting second in front of Murderers Row, Goldschmidt, Arenado, and Contreras here in the Cardinals first.
All right, wind up.
Shot to right.
Shot out to the right field. Caught. He is out. We're going to hold the runner at first.
So 1 on, 1 out. Goldie's coming up. We'll look at the Atlanta defense. That's presented by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers.
Sounds like I missed a great game last night, Braves fans. I think Maverick can probably explain that a little better than I can. So if you guys missed last night's game, he'll give you a recap of that here shortly.
Will do. I'll do it during the commercial break.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Do that going into the top of the second or something.
Yeah, Paul Goldschmidt up for St. Louis.
500 average right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check out, Jim, his splits from his MVP campaign last year.
Not too bad against lefties, though.
There we go. Sorry, guys. Now the internet's working out. Well, I tell you what, Mav. Double play. Got him!
Out.
Yes.
Yeah!
As a big leaguer, he's also got a 2-0
Beautiful. What a great start. Great first inning.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, the game from last night, the Braves poured it on in the first inning. Riley hit a massive shot, 473 feet to left center field, 10 rows deep than the actual bullpen, and hit it into the concourse. And then turned around, Ronald Acuna hit a 3-run blast. And then Ozzie Albies got his first home run of the season with a 2-run jack solo shot to right field. Both Acuna and Ozzie Albies' home runs both went the opposite direction. So it was a damn good game last night. Sorry we couldn't stream it. He wasn't feeling well, and I won't stream unless he's here. And I was kind of busy as well. So,
well, other than that, I certainly wasn't expecting that I wasn't going to be able to make it. I tried everything. Everything under the sun.
I could have streamed last night, but I mean, I wasn't going to press the issue. But I did post the shorts up on my channel, guys. The 473-foot home run by Austin Riley from yesterday, along with the Ozzie Albies home run. I do have the Acuna home run, but I have not yet posted it. So you guys stay tuned for that. I will post it to the channel.
They come back. We're going to have the Braves at the top. Oh, here we go.
Sports.com for your channel numbers. Jim Evans, Chip Carey with you. It's the second inning, and Austin Riley.
Welcome in there, Daniel.
Things off for Atlanta.
Oh, hey, I forgot to add up the chat in there.
Kevin Pillar and Ronald Acuna Jr. are coming up.
Hey, Daniel, thank you for stopping by.
Fly ball hit toward left. Carlson back.
Yeah.
Arcia. Oh, that ball is hit. It's high, indeed. Going. Gone. Oh, Arcia with the solo shot to left. Woohoo! All right. Braves are pouring it on.
What a start for a game. Beautiful.
I don't think this is that
Hell yeah. 3-0 Braves.
Middle in, and he was sitting all over fastball right there.
So 2 more homers.
Wow.
Atlanta. They lead 3-2.
Braves are pouring it on now.
Arcia, the starting shortstop, new 3-year contract, and he's off to a great start at the plate.
We got Kevin Pillar,
longtime big league veteran,
who we got in the offseason acquisition.
Rosario
He's up to bat for Atlanta.
Plays against the lefty.
He had a pretty good spring training. He made the active roster. Yeah, he's 2-1 to count. Matz comes set. Upstairs, ball 3. So 3-1 to count.
So far for Steven, everything is up. It wasn't up in spring training.
Now up.
All right, Matz comes set in there for strike 2. So full count to Kevin Pillar.
95 mile, or no,
Full
that's
count.
an 85. Boy, that looked like it was.
Yeah, that was an off-speed pitch.
Up after that, and it is just not.
Ooh, Matz comes set. Ooh, rip down the third base line, foul. Pillar put some heat on that ball.
It's funny you talk about the pitch arsenal, right? Sinker. Not much of a sinker today.
All right, Matz comes set.
You overthrowing a little bit. The ball
Swung on. Base hit to left field. Kevin Pillar. Nobody out. Runner on first.
Joke, huh?
Braves leading it 3-0. Pillar rips the ball to left field for a base hit.
Fastball right there.
Braves are pouring it on. Let's go Braves.
Go Braves! Woo!
So homer and a single sets it up for Acuna, who blooped to
be right back, y'all.
Second.
All right, so here we go. Acuna on swung big and a miss.
That was a good pitch. Strike 1.
Acuna Jr. one for 1 today. Matt's on his windup. Deliver ball 1. 94 mile an hour.
Kevin Pillar's single was 100.
We now have the count 1-1.
They're not missing any.
Hey, welcome everybody to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by tonight.
That's the pitch he needs, but he's got to get it down. And that's the
1
pitch
for
I
2.
think can give
1 and 2.
Acuna trouble.
My apologies.
He has to get it in there and get underneath the hands.
Big crackdown. It's caught just before the track.
And Pilar retreats to first with one.
Yeah, Pilar goes to first.
Let's check in with Jim Hayes.
Taylor Motter has played with 7 big league teams with stops in Korea and independent league ball. He also plays everywhere in the field. He told me, I came in with Tampa Bay as a shortstop. They had a bunch of first-round picks, so I learned how to move around to feed my family. Third base, second base, outfield, catcher. I've done it all. Whatever I can do to stay out in the field is in my back pocket, Chip. That's utility.
Don't you root for
Strike
guys like
one.
that?
You do. You know what? So does the rest of the team, too, because these are guys that when they go out there, you know they're giving everything, and you know they only have maybe 1 or 2 days a week, if that, and maybe in 2 different positions.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I see that
the rest of the team up, and so, yeah.
ESPN Interactive is not currently right.
And that's when
So we're
guys
gonna
like
switch
this
over
get
here.
out there and have good games, because they deserve to play, too, and can't play
Matt
every
Olson
day,
at
so
bat.
hopefully somebody can go out there
Matt
and play
Olson
good
0 for 1 tonight.
Matt Olson
1 and 2 is the
struck out
count.
His first time up. He's on
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
He's hit a couple of homers after.
Did I miss anything good?
No.
Training.
Already.
Matt Olson striking out.
Though Matt strikes him out for the
Gosh,
second
that's a
time.
second.
And just like that.
Now he's on a slump.
Starting to use that
He really
breaking ball
is,
now.
to be honest.
Fastball's not working. It's not getting him down in the zone, so you're gonna have to try something else. Good pitch.
I don't know how. I didn't go back and watch the game yet. I do plan on doing
Here's
that
that
after
man
tonight's
again,
stream.
Austin Riley.
Yeah, 10-4.
Because I think I'll actually, just for some nostalgia stuff, I think maybe when I rewatch that game tonight, I'll actually do a recording and
He might
upload
hit
that,
that out
guys.
too.
Oh my
Then there's an account for that game.
Ball, no strikes.
So I'll essentially do a rebroadcast.
I think Austin Riley will.
So it won't be live,
Good.
but I'll get a video up for it.
Base in the National League.
But anyways, I don't know how well he did last night with his hitting, but he was definitely in a slump for that third game with Washington.
I think Matt Olson struck out 3 times last night.
light tower power.
Really, because he had like 2 or 3 strikeouts for the series game 3 there with Washington as well.
6'3".
Yeah, he struck out, but he did get a base hit to center field and knocked in a run, so he did get an RBI. I think it was a single. I think, yeah, either a single or a double. But the rest of the time he was slumping. So
is the difference maker.
He's definitely got. He's a great player, so it's just some players go on slumps, man. It happens.
Yep.
Let's put him on.
It does happen.
He's locked in.
He's locked in.
Wow.
Indeed.
It does happen a
He's also
lot.
Locked up. Another Brave that signed a 7-year contract, over $200 million. The core of the Braves team is locked up for half a decade. Pitch on the ground to third.
On the ground to third, he's going to be thrown out.
Atlanta's third baseman.
Yep.
Orlando Arcia's homer extends the Braves' lead 3-0.
So the Braves add to their lead. The score is now 3-0. What's going on, Kenneth? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up? Well, I'll be honest. I'd certainly be doing better. We got some storms rolling in right now. The start of the broadcast was really rough. Like I couldn't even get my web pages to pull up the damn game to start out. So I was like, oh man. And I look over at Ron and I'm like, dude, it's game time and I don't have nothing up and running. He's like, yeah, you better get us live.
Yeah.
So we put her live and we worked through it, man. But yeah, it was bottoming out at like 500 kilobits and stuff. It was horrible.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was bottoming out at 500 and 600 kilobits.
Oh wow. Well, at
I
least
appreciate
you're
you
live
guys
now,
stopping.
so
Yeah, it was gonna be like there should be I'd have to be dying to try and miss tonight's game. I do apologize to you, Kenneth and Daniel and everybody for not being able to make last night's game. So
I didn't get to.
I don't watch.
No,
wrestling.
I did not either.
But I did see the big news about it that
Sure did.
the media giant WME has acquired the USC. Of course, we all know about that. But now they are joining. They're buying the majority share of WWE, and it will be forming a big giant company with the UFC and the WWE.
That's right.
They haven't.
Yeah, so
they
it's
haven't
going to be all
announced the
one big
name
company.
Yet.
No, but they haven't announced the name, but it's going to be all one big company under one roof. So WWE, UFC is all going to be around for a while. So.
Oh, damn it. My browser keeps crashing, bro.
Oh, it does? Ugh.
Yeah. So if it's happening, called plays, why get her back up?
Yeah, 10-4. All right. Dog comes set, swung on and missed by Arenado.
And you're right, you can hear.
Again, sorry about that, guys.
Right, two.
Tonight's internet is just up and down.
Yep.
Hey, welcome
All
everybody
right,
to the
so
stream.
it's 1-2 to count to Nolan Arenado. Dog comes set, swung on and missed. Strike three. There's his first strikeout. Dodd's first major league strikeout of the game. Good job, Dodd.
And a future Hall of Famer to boot.
Good pitch. Mom's excited, huh?
Moms are always excited during the debuts, aren't they? Here's Contreras. Out of play foul.
Out of play foul.
Well, I sure hope
Wilson Contreras. William Contreras, his brother, is up to bat. Swung on and fouled out of play. Strike one.
Back in the day when you could just write as many people in as you wanted.
Top of the fifth, Phillies leading the New York Yankees 2-0.
So 1-1 to count to
5 for 13 at the plate. Looking
Sorry,
for
go ahead.
his first Cardinals RBI.
Dog comes set. Inside, ball two. So 2-1 to count to Wilson Contreras.
First big league game, I'm sure.
Go ahead.
Detroit.
It already passed. I don't remember who it said now.
So awesome. My first road trip.
All right, Dog comes set.
You can hear
Swung
it
on and ripped down the third base line.
When
Foul.
the Blue Jays were going back.
Looks like it's going to be strike two to Wilson Contreras.
And the play
Looks like Wilson Contreras calls time behind home plate. The count is 2-2 to count. Bottom of the second, one out.
More people in the Sky Dome than they did those 2 years.
Dog looks in, gets his sign. Comes set. Swung on. Diving play by Ozzy Albies over to first. Out number 2. Nice. Nice play, Ozzy. Nice play.
That's what we want to see for sure. Hey,
That's
welcome
right.
in,
Great
everybody.
defense.
But I was just gonna say,
Hey, if you're new to the stream and you like what you see, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, guys and gals.
So far, being patient.
We are definitely working towards bringing our female demographic more and more.
He's been doing a nice job behind the plate too.
That's the cool part of the game. You hit a ball
So
110 miles
Neil
an
is
hour,
up to
you
bat
gotta
for
hit.
St. Louis.
But no such luck.
Swung on and missed. First pitch was a strike.
Miss.
Yeah, strike two. So 0-2 to count on O'Neal.
Working quickly, throwing strikes, and uses
So-
all the
Dog comes set.
pitch in.
Swung on and missed. Strike three.
Got him. That's the kind of heat we've been looking for in a pitcher lately. I'll tell you, we
Indeed.
have not been seeing these kind of back-to-back strikes from the Braves pitchers thus far in the season yet. This
Nope.
youngster who's
And-
making his MLB debut is tearing it up.
That's right. Now, Charlie Morton did go 5 1/3 innings last night, and he had one strikeout, and he did not give up many runs. So, all in all, Charlie Morton had a real good outing last night. He almost went a full 6 innings. So, but the Braves offense was too stout for the St. Louis Cardinals in Game 1. They couldn't overcome the the home runs early in the ball game that the Braves put on. So, but yeah, tonight so far the game is looking like the Braves are on offense right now, coming out swinging.
Yeah, they
we'll
are.
see how the rest of the game goes.
3 runs in the first 2 innings, so
Yeah.
we definitely like seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you might. I see one thing you need to change in your title or in your description box. You might want to change it from Washington Nationals to the St. Louis Cardinals.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. It's already there, so.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all done quickly.
D-Train up the bat for Atlanta. First pitch. Ball curling away. In play. In the right field corner. D-Train.
Get a double.
With a double. First pitch swinging. Here we go. D-Train.
Last night, Atlanta had 10 hits.
Last night, they had 10 hits last night. Braves were already at 7 hits so far in the game.
First pitch breaking ball middle away and putting good swings on it.
Woo! That's what we like to see.
I wonder why there was no reason for him to slide, man.
Well, he slid. That's all right.
Yeah, but it's such a
philosophy is pretty simple.
such an unnecessary risk.
Go up there, get a strike in there.
That's right.
Well, risk of injury, man.
Hitting coach for Atlanta.
Woo!
And that one right
Threw him
It
out
almost
first,
took the
but
pitcher's head off.
That's what I was like, whoa!
I'm sure lucky it wasn't hit right at him because reflexes were.
That ball almost took Mass's head off.
Nice pick.
Oh yeah, that's a wake-up call.
Darno holds on that bullet to second. 1 on, 1 out for Harris.
Strike.
Michael Harris, Money Mike.
National League last
Money
year.
Mike up there to bat for Atlanta. Takes the first pitch strike. Match comes set in there for strike 2. Wow. They're pitching really fast, guys, because of the pitch
I
clock.
was thinking
The match looks back at second, comes set, fires it,
reminds me a little of Jason
and Harris swings and fouls it out of play. We'll do it again. 0-2 to count.
Another
straight up and down. Yeah. So talented.
He and Spencer Strider came up in late May and rescued the Braves season.
The match looks back,
Just so
fires.
you guys don't think you're seeing something weird. That's Maverick from Maverick Sports
to the show.
announcing that.
Yep.
So if you're like, wait a minute, who's talking? This dude's mouth isn't even moving.
Yes, lonely old me, ladies and gentlemen.
You can survive a ball.
So match comes set,
Double A.
swung on, a chopper to second, flipped over to first for out number 2, but moves D-Train over to third.
With 2 men out. Sean Murphy is your hitter, but first a word from Rally House.
Play ball, St. Louis. Shop the latest in Cardinals.
We got the Murph.
God,
The Murph. Come on, Murph. Let's get out of this slump you're in, bud. Match comes set way upstairs. Ball 1. Murph needs to get out of this 0 for 8 slump he's in right now. Match comes set. Swung on and fouled against
tip.
Wilson Contreras' chest. Strike 1. Come on, Murph.
Come on, we just need a base hit.
Swung on.
Oof.
And missed strike 2. Foul tip into the glove. So 1-2 to count to Sean Murphy.
Boy,
Come on, Murphy.
He was swinging with some intensity there.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, my apologies. There you go. Down in the dirt.
Guys, good hitting coaches and
Ball 2.
pitching matchups.
2-2 the count.
This guy's going to give you a pitch to hit.
We're in the top of the third. Runner on the third with 2 outs, guys.
Take fastballs for strikes.
We got
So 2-2-2.
Murphy and Matt.
He might even throw you a breaking
And
ball.
Matt's still pitching.
But do not let the fastball go.
Is that-
It's a strike. And
Is it really his 59th pitch of the game already?
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right.
There we go.
Murph
Base hit
swings.
up the left side.
Nice, Murph. That's the way to get out of that slump.
Braves up 4-0 over the St. Louis
Yes,
Cardinals.
sir. Let's go, Braves.
pretty good piece of hitting right here. It was a change up down.
I think that was Matt's 60th pitch right there.
The plate. And it didn't get much of the plate either.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't pull him after this inning here.
Yeah.
But
So, Matt's come set downstairs, ball 1. Arcia's up to bat for Atlanta. Last time up, he hit a solo shot to left.
Coming in the third inning.
Matt's come set, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Big rip by Arcia.
he was aiming for the moon with that one.
Yes, sir. Moonshot, baby. Come on.
Woo!
Matt's come set. Way
Come on,
inside.
let's get the juju,
Ball
baby.
2.
Let's get that good juju. Come on,
Come
Braves
on.
Nation. Come on, Braves fan. Let's hear it.
Let's go. Come on.
Hey.
Come on, Arcia.
Oh. Let's do that.
Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Strike 2.
2-2 to count. 2 outs. Top of the third. The mask comes set. On the inside corner, caught Arcia looking.
The top of the third. 4-0 Atlanta. Jordan Walker, a Georgia native's coming up next.
So Jordan Walker's going to be up next for the Cardinals.
Georgia native.
Yep. Matter of fact, he's from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
So give us some news, Maverick. You've been keeping up with everything.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with a lot. As far as news is concerned, guys, there's been a lot of talk that it looks like the Phillies are not doing so great. They've lost a handful of games so far already this season. They're already. Let me check real quick. They are up on New York Yankees 3-0 right now. Top of the 5th inning for them, but they're 0-4 for the season. They've lost their 4 straight games, and they were talking about the Phillies gonna whoop on some tail, but apparently they're having a slow start to the season.
I was gonna say, man, that's just we're only 4 or 5 games into the season, so
Exactly.
You're not gonna make a distinguishing decision about what a team's gonna do after just 5 games. All right, while Maverick is away, why don't we see here? Let's head on over to MLB and let's get some scores for you.
Report, Kyle Wright at 20 games.
Sorry about that. Looks like we're going back live here.
Inactive for Atlanta. He's about to make a rehab start.
Currently on the top of the 7th, Cincinnati's leaving the Chicago Cubs 3-2.
Elder will face the Cardinals.
Going into the top of the 8th, and Miami is currently over top of the Minnesota Twins 1-0.
In his major league debut, has faced the minimum through 2. He has struck out 2, and he leads 4-0.
Well, you got 3 guys on your lineup that haven't hit yet, and they're about to turn the Braves lineup.
Here we go. Down to pitch. Strike.
That's unfair.
Beautiful.
Well, and that's what's been happening, right? I mean,
1-1 the count.
had to play
We
behind
got
the
Jordan
offensive
Walker.
line.
This
Yeah, he hits
season,
the
his
ball.
batting average is .313, 5 for 16.
On the ground.
Got a chopper on the ground, a shortstop. Over to first, out.
Man down.
One down. This young man, Dodd, is doing great so far for his first Major League Baseball start. Hey, welcome everybody to the stream. I appreciate you stopping by.
Memphis, where he went
Hey, if you're new to the stream and new to the channel and you like what you see, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. And
The injured
gals.
list with a thumb injury. Suffered that on opening day.
Strike!
Ollie Marmol before the game, Jim. He said there were 6 or 7 guys that could have made this club out of spring training. Yepes one of them. There just weren't enough roster spots.
Just barely missed the bottom.
But a lot of tough decisions to be
Bottom of the
made.
box, so that's going to be a ball. Ball 1. Ball 2.
What a thrill it had to be for Yepes to learn at the knee of Albert Pujols last year. And Yepes, a former Brave. Popped up.
Popped up.
Wiley
Center
to the
field.
center
Third baseman comes over, calls it, and has it. Caught. Out. Number 2.
Friends Night returns to Busch Stadium Friday, April 14th. With the purchase of your special themed ticket, fans take home a Fleece Friends blanket.
Sorry about that.
For a pregame concert of 90s hits from Proud Larry. Tickets at cardinals.com/theme.
Boy, that storm's just a rumbling over top right now.
Taylor Motter.
Here we go. First pitch.
Playing for his ninth
Swing and a miss.
organization. The Cardinals with a very impressive spring. As Jim Hayes said earlier, his defensive versatility earned him a spot. This guy's
We'll try that one again. Foul ball.
Sneaky.
Getting after it, isn't he? Here you go. Hit it. And by the way, here's my little slider, and there's the changeup to get you out. I was trying to figure out how many changeups he's gotten outs with already, and I think it's close to half.
Strike 3.
3 strikeouts in his major league debut.
Beautiful. Guess you guys didn't even see the interactive, though.
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. What did I miss? Miss anything good?
Youngster putting them down 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Well, he got 2 pop-ups and a strikeout.
We'll take that any day of the week.
Or I take that back. I believe the first guy got thrown out at first. Real easy light. Second one was a pop-up, and then he just struck the third guy out.
10-4.
But still, regardless, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Dodd doing real well.
Yeah, he is.
A whole lot better than Jared Schuster. That's why Schuster got pushed back down to AAA.
Oh, Schuster put him in
And,
such a hole.
Oh, big time.
They just could not pull
matter
back
of fact-
out of it.
Yeah, matter of fact, right now, Eli White, the acquisition from the Texas Rangers that the Braves picked up from the Texas Rangers during the offseason, he just hit a home run to begin the Gwinnett Stripers ball game. That's his 3rd home run in 3 games for Eli White. So I think the Braves are going to hold on to Eli White. Eli White's been producing. I'm surprised that Marcell Ozuna is still on the team or still playing it for that matter. I think what they need to do is they need to mix it up, let Rosario have a night off, and put Eli White in there, and let Eli White have some playing time. Because obviously he's doing pretty damn well.
Make a difference in our community. Annie's Hope, the Center for Grieving Kids, provides free support services for children grieving the deaths of relatives and friends. Thank you, Annie's Hope.
Here we go. Strike 1.
Kevin Pillar in there for Atlanta.
Pillar one for one today.
Atlanta. Cue shot.
Chopper right down first base line. He's going to get tagged out.
And he'll apply the tag. Good to see Steven get off the mound without issue.
If I'm not mistaken, last year I think he went after a ball, and it was maybe a ball he didn't need to go after, and got tangled up and ended up getting hurt. But it's, you know what, you could just see it from up here, especially. You could just see it kind of happening, and you're like, oh no, be careful.
Ball one.
July 23rd last year against the Reds.
Acuna Jr. 1 for 2 today.
And so Matt's making his first regular season start since that game. Last year pitched out of the bullpen.
I agree there, Daniel.
There's that inside pitch. But
ball 2.
Took it. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground.
Down left side, chopping ball.
And
throw. Save! Yeah! First baseman dropped the ball.
Acuna broke around the first base bag. He's going
to
be a gift out.
No way. That's some bullshit. BS.
It's a good thing I had my cough button down, because I was screaming.
Tag him.
He touched the bag. They called him safe.
Nobody's paying attention.
You automatically get time.
I don't know why he peeled off. I don't know why he would peel off that way. Ever.
Oh, what was he doing?
Still would think you're taught to peel off.
The Braves going to challenge?
No, because he
they gave Acuna a single.
he ran the direction of the second base, man.
Turn at first.
Watching him run too. That's one.
And, you know, instead of peeling off to the right after you tag up, he went to the left.
Yeah.
Like he was going to go run for second.
A couple of years ago.
Takes a while too, and tell me what, there's not a whole lot he can't do.
That was a terrible mental error.
Big time.
We got Matt Olson on a slump right now.
He struck out twice.
That's a good way to put it. He's made some of his best pitches against him too.
About the upper right corner. It
looked like a ball to me.
Well, the referee called it, or the ump called it a strike, so it don't matter what we think.
Right off his thumbs and over the Braves dugout. 2-2.
Strike 3.
The hat trick. Matz works a
Matt Olson's on a slump.
Horribly.
Oh.
I'll leave you continuing to chat with these guys. I need to take a small break myself. I will be right back.
Yep. Yeah, guys. Just the scores around the league so far. You got Chicago playing against Cincinnati. It's all tied up. It looks like Chicago has got bases loaded. Nobody out. So the top of the 7th for them. And then Minnesota's playing against Miami. Miami leads it 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Tampa Bay versus Washington, end of the 5th inning. Washington's leading it 5-4. The top of the 6th now, sorry. Bottom of the 5th inning, Phillies on top of the New York Yankees 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, Pittsburgh versus Boston. They lead it 3-1. Toronto leads Kansas City Royals 2-1 in the top of the 4th. Top of the 5th inning for the New York Mets versus Milwaukee. Milwaukee leads it 2-0 over the New York Mets. Of course, Braves right now lead the St. Louis 4-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 2nd inning, Baltimore leads the Texas Rangers 5-0. About midway through the second inning, Detroit playing Houston Astros. The score is all tied up 1-1. That is your scores around the league so far.
Our nominees are Joaquin Andujar, Steve Carlton, David Freese, Matt Morris, and Edgar Renteria. Cast your vote at Cardinals.com/HOF. Voting closes April 21st. Well, Jimmy, I would think that Dylan Dodd would have the advantage the first
Dylan
time
Dodd
in the order. Now 1-9.
Comes set.
Seen him. Let's see what
first pitch in there for strike one.
They're down 4-0. And Tommy Edman, the only Cardinal with a
Dodd comes set inside, ball one. So 1-1 to count to Tommy Edman.
If you make your pitches,
Dodd looks in, gets his sign.
He looks pretty
downstairs, ball two. So 2-1 to count to Tommy Edman.
Confidence. I mean, he's throwing the ball inside, confident, throwing strikes.
Dodd comes set.
That's 37
in there for strike two. So 2-2 to count to Tommy Edman.
For a kid making his major league debut.
That's unheard of.
Swung on and popped up behind the first base line. Matt Olson underneath it for out number one.
He's getting outs with the fastball. He's getting outs with the slider. He's getting outs with the changeup. So he's got pretty much just using everything to his advantage. I just think you know, as a lefty, he's off the right hit, the first base side a little bit of fire. So
left fielder Dylan.
Ball seems like it's going to
Carlson up the bat for St. Louis.
Throw it in there.
There's a good approach.
First pitch swung on and hit to right field for a base hit single. One out.
And then he misses over the plate. You're just going to start pulling off and open yourself up to all the other stuff. And you know, it's tough to square the ball up anyways, but Dylan Carlson does a really nice job right here. This is a good swing. It's kind of what you're supposed to do. Stay on the ball and hit it back where it came from.
St. Louis has a runner on first.
Goldschmidt hit into a double.
Goldschmidt is up to bat for St. Louis. Dodd comes set. In there, just a little low for ball one.
Younger player.
Goldschmidt is 0 for 1 today, grounded into a double play.
Hit that hard. Then you have Goldie, Nolan.
So Dodd comes set outside. Ball two.
You know, if you keep making your pitches, yes, but now all of a sudden you've given up that hit that's been basically missile to right, and then all of a sudden you've got to start thinking, okay, slow down. Now I got to.
The Dodd comes set, 2-0 to count.
You might try to do too much.
On the outside corner, strike one.
But he's working.
Yeah, I did there, Daniel. I did see Manny Machado get rung up on strike three and then got yanked out of the game in the first inning. I sure did see that. Dodd comes set. In there for strike two on the inside corner of the plate. 2-2 to count to Paul Goldschmidt.
Not a lot of walks.
31 of them in 142 innings.
So Dodd comes set.
At any level, the pitch.
Swung on back to the pitcher. Off the glove of Dodd.
And
everybody's safe. Runners on first and second, one out.
And the Cardinals get a big break.
That's where things start to change, and you start to see the immaturity a little bit of guys making mistakes. Now all of a sudden a little panic button.
So the first meeting with Murphy and Dodd while they chat. Here's a quick word from Great Southern Bank.
This moment.
That's just a little mental error given up by Dodd. And pitch hit back up to him, and he went to glove it, and it deflected off his glove, and he couldn't make a play at first. So the runners are safe at first and second, one out. Bottom of the fourth. So Nolan Arenado is up there for St. Louis.
Arenado, one homer away from 300.
Okay, I guess maybe now you can probably hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dodd in there for ball one. You forgot you muted your mic, huh?
300.
Well, you know, I got two different mute spots. One mutes the whole system, the other mutes OBS. I didn't realize the system was muted. So when you kept talking over me, I'm like, what's going on here, man? So finally I was like, I was like, let's go check and see. And yeah, I had the system.
Oh, no worries, brother. Hey, the stream wasn't missing a play.
That's the second out.
I've seen that. I've been sitting here. I've been talking like I'm sure they see me on cam, and I'm sitting here just blah, 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 blah.
You see guys like him and like say a Tatis, and it's
all right. So Wilson Contreras up to bat for St. Louis. Doc comes set.
They're stealing bases.
In there for strike one.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'll tell you what, that takes a toll on your body.
Well, last year, Acuna coming back from the knee surgery stole 29 bases.
So Dodd looks back to second. Comes set.
Unquote,
Swung on and missed.
Swung and missed. This kid has got an arm.
he said he is primed and ready to go this year.
It should have been 0-2 to count.
And Contreras might need some pine tar here.
Well, Wilson Contreras heading back toward the dugout for some pine tar. And he'd only got 10 seconds to get back in the box where he gets rung up on strike three.
Is a strike away from preserving a shutout.
You got to go get that. Got to go get the napkin. Can't hit with that in front of you.
Dog comes set. 0-2 to count. Fires downstairs in the dirt. Ball one. The 1-2 to count.
The umpire went to go get the napkin, and it blew a little bit further, and he said, just got to go get that thing if it's blowing around.
This would have been a great chance for the Cardinal bat boy to run out there. We could check the metrics.
He might be a little nervous. He doesn't want to get fired.
So Dodd comes set.
Good point.
Too many steps on the field in one inning.
Fires. Swung on. And fouled off. We'll do it again. 1-2 to count.
Take a chance. Let's go. Go get it.
Come on, guys.
You got 14 seconds. Hurry up.
They're cracking up. These announcers are cracking up.
You go get it. No. You go.
Talking about a napkin that's going around on the field.
Yeah, a napkin on the field and telling the bat boy, go get it. You got 14 seconds.
Swinging bunt trickles foul.
Swinging bunt
Still 1-2.
trickles foul. We'll do it again. 1-2 to count to Wilson Contreras. And that the bat boy finally picked up the napkin right in front of him. he didn't want to get fired on the first day. So Doc comes set. 1-2 to count.
The Cardinals catcher.
Fires. Swung on. And fouled out of play. And Wilson Contreras
definitely doesn't like. Contreras does
not like the grip of his bat.
He's got on his bat. You can tell it's like. See, that's another thing. This is a fine line of.
So 1-2 to count. Dodd looks in, looks back to second. Fires. Swung on. Long a run. Acuna!
Caught!
Wow!
Catch!
Contreras on his way.
And out! What a play! What a play by Acuna! Pick up, set him down, son!
Yeah!
Let's see if the Cardinals challenge the call at second.
Oh, he was out at second.
Borderline, one of the most exciting players in all of baseball.
In the glove.
In the glove.
Slide right here.
Yeah, he's out.
Tag. He is out.
Out.
So no challenge. Contreras with an RBI.
Beautiful.
And St. Louis scores a run, but I don't know how they could score a run when Acuna caught the ball.
Yeah, he would have had to tag up.
They would have had to tag up, and he throws it to second to get the runner at second as well. They should have bam play. I think they need to go ahead and take a look at that.
I didn't see how they got the run.
I don't know either because
they didn't have a guy on third, did they?
No, they had a runner on second.
Okay, well.
And the batter, Acuna come running in for a play. He catches the ball, lunges out for the ball, catches the ball, gets back up to his feet, and the runner at first tags to go to second, and that's when Acuna throws him out at second. So the caught ball should have been out number 2, and the runner tags from first to go to second. He gets rung up at second base, but the runner that was at second, he runs home, and they give St. Louis the run.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love
I think they need to rate.
I'd love to go back and see that.
I think they messed up on that call. It should be Atlanta 4, St. Louis 0.
I'll tell you, it's super, super hot here. I might we'll wait one more inning, and during that small break, I think I'm going to change into a T-shirt real quick.
Roger that. Yeah, I think they definitely need to take a look at that.
16 and older get a Nolan Arenado cycle bobblehead thanks to Coca-Cola and Walmart. Tickets are available at cardinals.com/promotions.
It doesn't look like they're going to take a look at it.
Birds are on the board, 4-1 after 4. And Austin
Strike.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I didn't see how they scored.
Somebody over right there?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Me neither.
You know what's interesting is he's got a really nice swing. And then it's almost like when he recognizes breaking ball, his bat will just stay back that extra second. Where like he pushes his hands out and then he'll pull the bat through the zone a little differently than snapping it through on the fastball. And that's why he's able to stay on the breaking ball so well.
Strike 2.
That's the pitch.
Strike 3, I mean. My apologies.
The opening moments.
Yeah, he's got to get it in there for a strike. And now, if he could do that again here, maybe start establishing that again.
Mav, I'll let you commentate here. I need to switch out now.
Yeah, 10-4.
He's got, what, 80 pitches?
10-4, bud.
But this is just dotted on the inside.
All right, we got D-Train up to bat for Atlanta. Match comes set. First pitch in there upstairs, ball 1.
And I'm just starting to see it more and more. They're a little bit off the plate, and they're going after the ball over the plate. So they're not on the plate.
Match comes set.
Maybe some fastballs
Downstairs for ball 2.
Dive and cover.
So 2-0 to count to D-Train.
You can see right here, the inside pitch to him is really not really inside. It's kind of middle. But you got to get it in.
Swung on. Base hit to left for D-Train.
And everything's still up.
Darno is 3.
D-Train is 3 for 3 today.
He's off to a torrid start at the plate.
Here's a Chevy pitch tracks. This is another fastball, I believe. It's just up in the zone. And you can see where Wilson wants the ball down, but where does it end up? That's belt high. Watch the bat go through the zone. Belt high. Pretty much right down the middle. And that is not where Steven wants it.
So Ozzy Albies up
with 1 out
for Atlanta. Little check swing. Foul ball. Strike 1.
A game that is celebrating young players more and more. This is a guy that
indeed there, Daniel.
You said that.
So Ozzy Albies.
Impressive because you've seen a lot of players.
Match comes set to Albies.
He gets it.
In there, a little breaking pitch in there for strike 2. So 0-2 to count to Ozzy Albies.
Scott Rowland.
To be 48 again, huh?
Oh, I thought he was 58. Good thing he's not listening. I'll be 48 again, yes.
No balls and 2 strikes for Albies.
Match comes set.
On the ground to third. Arenado's got that. There's one. Monter's turn is just in time.
Wow. Ozzy Albies turns into a double play.
That'll end the Atlanta 5th.
And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Crazy. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ozzy Albies hits into a double play. So remember, guys, if you're just now tuning into the channel, please make sure you hit that like button. It's absolutely free. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
That's right. We love you long time.
I love you a long time.
Love you a long time.
Yeah, I know you just sat back down. Ozzy Albies hits into a double play to end the top of the 5th.
I see D-Train got on again with a single hit.
He's 3 for 3. Yeah, he's 3 for 3 today. So
we come back, it'll be Cardinals. Let's get that up there. Let's throw this in there. That's right, guys. This is the C Sports Network, home to your streaming outlaws. I'm KGB, your host, with Maverick from over at Maverick Sports as our guest today.
Sir. Live and one and only.
If you, like Mav said, if you're new to the channel here and you haven't done so already, please feel free to slap that like and subscribe button, guys. Matter of fact, the more thumbs up we get, the more the algorithm of YouTube puts our content out to a broader audience. So if you want to help a small streamer get bigger, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe. Braves currently leading 4-1 over the St. Louis Cardinals. This is game 2 of a 3-game series.
Quality Ford Dealers, proud sponsor of the St. Louis Cardinals. And opening week presented by Front Door, an all-new home repair and maintenance app coming soon. Jim Edmonds.
I'm gonna, the next commercial, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my browser. I think I'm behind the interactive.
Against Dylan Dodd.
Roger that.
His big league debut.
So Dodd back out there for Atlanta to the bottom of the 5th. First pitch in there on the inside corner, strike.
See, you're with me, so I don't really want to refresh it. I guess we'll just be a little bit behind the.
Yeah, 10-4. Dodd comes set in there for strike 2.
You know, he was asked.
Sorry about that, guys.
0-2 to count to O'Neal.
Yeah, t-shirt. It's super hot here.
He's reminded of Cliff Lee. Great Indians and
Dodd comes set, ball in the dirt. Ball 1.
I wasn't as familiar with Cliff Lee as I would say.
Oh, yes.
That I would almost
looks like Dodd's got his nerves under check.
Control and the change.
Oh, he's been playing. He's been playing great thus far this game.
He's only had 57 pitches as well, so.
And he's in the bottom of the 5th. I mean, the kid's doing great, doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
The way he is pitching,
chopper down the left sideline, foul ball.
After a fastball middle in and throw it right in the same spot is not.
I know. Instead of left side, I should be saying third baseline.
As we said, he opened eyes this spring, throwing a live BP.
The Dodd comes set.
Olsen and others.
Swung on right to a Riley, fires over to first. Out number 1.
That's an easy out there.
Easy out.
So in the top of the 7th, looks like Tampa Bay is currently losing to Washington 4-5. We have Philadelphia over the New York Yankees 4-0 at the end of the 6th.
43 strikes.
Pittsburgh currently leading Boston 3-1 in the top of the 7th.
60, but I mean, talk about not being shook, huh?
New York Mets currently losing to Milwaukee 0-2 in the top of the 6th. And that was
Jordan
Walker. Was a ball 1.
In the future,
Jordan Walker.
If you're watching this
0 for 1
as a Braves organization,
yep.
You got
strike.
Dodd comes set. Yeah, nice pitch there, Dodd. That's 44 strikes for Dodd so far in 17 balls.
You can be like, hey, this guy could start game.
Pitch number 62 coming.
In his first big league game.
Chopper right up the middle, caught. Out to first. Out. Over to first,
nice.
I should say.
2 outs. Let's check in with Jim Hayes.
Juan Yepes glad to be back, but he admits it was disappointing not making the opening day roster. He told me this roster is full of great players. I understand that. Every player in the minor leagues wants to be here. I'm glad I'm getting the chance to play as hard as I can and try to contribute. Chip, you mentioned it. Ali said the Yepes decision was a tough one.
Ball.
No, strike 1. He went around.
They call it, yeah.
Rung up. Yep. Rung up by the home plate umpire.
Usually, a couple of days later, that roster.
Base hit out to left field.
Back from Memphis has a 2.
Gonna hold him at 1.
In the Cardinals' 5th. That has to feel good. He's a former Braves farmhand.
Yeah, he got a hanging changeup here. Probably the worst pitch of the day for Dodd right there. Changeup is up. And it still gets on his hands a little bit. Trying to stay back.
Motter struck out his first time up.
Ball 1.
I mean, from, like I said, that angle that he's throwing from, it's almost like a 92-mile-an-hour cut fastball. So you got to be.
So Dodd comes set.
There's a shot hit toward left.
Looks like, yep, going to go to third. We're going to have a runner go double. Hit a double. I'll get it right.
Yep.
How satisfying is that for Taylor Motter? First start. And
let's see how the youngster handles some adversity.
Your first game, getting it out of the way. Dump a little salt on the field. I think that's what he was doing.
That's the new in thing.
I like the pepper grinder. I'm not really sure about the salt thing.
I mean, Edman up there for St. Louis is 1 for 2 today with a single.
A couple years ago with the Matt Carpenter salsa. That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
actually.
That's good. What's better would be a base hit from Edman here to make it a one-run game.
That would be good. The heck with the food. Let's go on with some runs.
In the dirt. Nice stuff.
In the dirt again.
I was always too tired for all that stuff, man. I was happy to get a hit. Still tired from running around the outfield. I just want to move on.
And then at the end of the game, you score the game-winning run, and they just beat the you-know-what out of you at home plate.
Just leave me alone.
1 ball, no strikes. Almost hit it.
Inside, ball 2.
Atlanta's bullpen is
warming up.
The fact that he keeps coming in there, though, has to be on your mind. And as a hitter, you start to think about it. He's going to come back in there.
Swung on and foul tip. Strike 1. 2-1 to count to Tommy Edman.
I would have to think 70 pitches.
And Dodd is at
fine.
69 pitches. This will be the 70th
a little
pitch.
fatigue's got to be setting in as far as the adrenaline kind of probably wearing off.
Upstairs, ball 3. So 3-1 to count.
Yeah, I would think even more than that if you really think about it. You start to lose your
looks
legs.
Looks like Arizona.
The pace of play is so different.
They beat their team.
And he's definitely.
Sorry, you guys missed it. The Chicago Cubs currently leading Cincinnati 8-0. I'll look those scores up again.
Shot foul.
Foul ball.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I just
get him through here. Maybe that.
The full count to Tommy Edman.
You can see he's taking a little bit longer. The breaths are getting a little bit deeper. But I mean,
it's like they got some wind going down there.
Learning experiences.
Yeah, they do. Just a little bit.
The 3-2 pitch. One thing the Cardinals have done very well this season is score with 2 outs. Their run tonight came with 2 outs last inning. They've got a single and a double with 2 outs here.
I was kind of hoping to see our friend Gusso stop by tonight.
Yeah. Looks like batter call time behind home plate.
This will be his 20th.
So Dodd comes set. Popped up. Acuna underneath it for out number 3.
Out number 3.
That's the way to battle back from adversity right there, Dodd. That's a good way to battle back. Great job.
Nice. Absolutely.
I'm going to take a quick pit stop. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, and with him with that, let's get switched over here to our next. The Braves, when we come back to the top of the 6th, the Braves will be batting. It'll be Harris the second, Murphy on deck, and Arcia in the hole when they come back. All right, so here's some of those scores, guys. Top of the 8th, we got Chicago just destroying Cincinnati 10-3. Bottom of the 7th, Tampa Bay losing to Washington 5-4. Philadelphia leading New York Yankees 4-0 in the top of the 7th. Pittsburgh over Boston 4-1 in the top of the 7th. Then we go to Toronto, who is currently leading the Kansas City Royals 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th. You got your Milwaukee Brewers currently leading the New York Mets 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Baltimore above Texas 7-1 in the top of the 4th. We got Detroit and Houston currently tied at 1 apiece in the middle of the 4th. Those are your games from today. And to finish that off, it looks like Arizona beat San Diego Padres today, 8-6. And Miami is declared the winner, 1-0 over the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, Thursday.
Those are your games.
So great against the Blue Jays, but got his 90 pitches in, and like you said, this is the tough time of the year, I think, for the pitchers. The first couple outings, you know, you're down there in the heat. It gets a little cooler. You get up here, the lights are on, things change a lot. And I still think
strike.
When you
Watt's still in.
Come to a big league ballpark in that first game.
Watt's pitching his 88th pitch.
Advantage the hitters.
Swing and a miss by Harris, who's 0 for 2.
1-2 the count.
He's trying to extend a 5-game hitting streak. Atlanta got 2 in the first on a 2-run Riley homer. Arcia homered in the second.
Strike 3.
And Sean Murphy with an RBI.
Got him swinging.
Piling up the strikeouts. That's number 7. Here's a quick word from Tickets for Less.
Hey, if you're new to the stream and you like what you see, feel free to hit that like and subscribe. I would certainly appreciate each and every one. Thank you. Hey, thank you very much for that sub. I certainly appreciate it. Muchly appreciated. We'll go ahead and get that updated here. Count is now 3-1. Ball 4. All right, so here we go. Arcia heading to the batter's box. St. Louis going to have a little group meeting there on the mound. And they just went to commercial. Again. Yeah, it's good possibly. Definitely, Daniel. He's getting it up there quite a bit in the pitches. You know, he's already done what he's done. The damage is done. The Braves, when they started this game out, their bats were just on fire with the swinging. They've cooled off a little bit now. Here we are at the top of the 6th, and we haven't had any more runs since, you know, second inning, so boy, did it storm like hell. Hey, let's get all set up here and get our attention here. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that stopped by tonight and gave us support for the stream. For those of you that have liked and subscribed, say thanks again.
Outings came against the Blue Jays. He struck out 3.
Everybody, you are amazing.
And 2/3 worth of work. He inherits a
I am back.
deficit and Sean Murphy at first base. Jimmy.
Oh no! It does a threat.
The first Cardinal to record an out in the 6th.
Yeah, I had to.
And he finished with a Cardinal.
I had to go make a quick pitch stop and get me a quick bite to eat as well.
Something, and then he lost.
Oh, I see. Feed your face.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't wait until after the stream.
And then, I mean, obviously,
Hey, I couldn't help it, man. Food was hot, so I'm not going to turn down hot food, brother.
What we saw last night, guy comes in, gives up some runs. We leave him out there.
So it looks like Arcia.
I bet you feel the same way about hot ass too, huh?
And battle all the time. When you still have some fresh arms.
Strike!
Good start for Verhagen as he faces Arcia, who's homered and has struck out. No head-to-head history between these two big leaguers.
Swing and a miss.
It's 0-2.
Come on, Arcia.
Come on. Chopper down the left side. Foul ball.
Gave up that big, second inning. And then he kind of just settled down and he didn't give up another run. But, I mean, it's too bad he was down 6-0 or 6-1. But, I mean, I think maybe, you're learning something. You figure something out right there. That goes
we had real bad storms.
The manager.
What night was that, Ernie?
Maybe
a few nights ago, actually.
Yeah, just a couple nights ago, and now we get us here in Iowa. We have another set of them coming through, real nasty ones.
Climb the ladder on Arcia.
Yeah, Daniel, the storms here in Georgia was pretty intense.
Atlanta goes to the bench. Looks like they will. Eddie Rosario is going to hit for Kevin.
They brought. They're doing a hitter change. Snicker's doing a hitter change. He's taking out Kevin Pillar and bringing in Eddie. Eddie needs to get some playing time.
And if Rosario stays in the game, Jim, he'll have a great chance to talk to his bullpen mates, as he'll probably stand about a step shy of the warning track, which he did all night last night.
Outside, ball one.
Outside, ball one.
Wow, way outside.
In the Cardinals' 6th, Carlson, Goldschmidt, Arenado, and hopefully more will come to the plate. Looks like Dylan Dodd's night is done.
He's
getting handshakes and pats on the back after 5 innings of 6-hit, 1-run ball in his first major league game in St. Louis.
I mean, from top to bottom, the Braves organization right now, they are jumping up and down with what he just did for 5 innings.
Yeah, Rosario, one of the ones to count.
Off the goal. Oh, nice play.
Trickle into foul ground. Murphy around second, and Atlanta's got him first and
fourth. Did it just bounce off his head?
It just happened.
Yeah.
See that? Goldie just basically bounced it right off his back, trying to throw it back in the infield. Take a look at this right here. I don't know.
First baseman throws the ball back and it doinks off his back, either off the back of his head or off the back. Did Murphy did he get to third?
Here you go.
Oh, it hit him in the back.
Doink, yep, I told you.
It doinks off the back.
Something new every day.
Wow.
So we got runners at the corner, 2 outs, 0-1 to count.
But under the hand.
Yeah, Dodd had a pretty good night, I would say, for his first major league debut game. Yeah, he did a hell of a job.
Yes, I agree. I agree with both of you.
Singles and has scored another run. $11 more hits for the Braves. They had 10 last night. Yesterday, 6 of their hits went for extra bases. 3 of them homers. They've hit 2 more long balls tonight.
Inside, ball 2. 2-1 to count to Acuna.
This kid's impressive.
So I realize the season's long, guys, but another element that here at C Sports Network I'd like to bring to you guys is I will be, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll be getting the MLB, the show 23. And with that, I'll be able to do some game simulations, between teams for the different series and whatnot coming up. I'll be putting out videos for that kind of stuff and everything. So stay tuned. If that interests you, be sure to hit that like and subscribe.
Did he go?
Down in the dirt. He went.
With a nasty pitch. Inside setup.
Damn.
Swing strikeout. And Dylan Carlson gets it started next.
Darn it.
Hopefully you guys enjoy some of the new changes for the interactive here. I'll just walk you around a little bit for those that are here watching. We got our C Sports Network. I call it that's my side block advert. What that's going to end up doing here in future streams is different interactive content will be brought up. Possibly like when a batter comes up, I'll give full batter statistics or something in there. See, the reason I haven't done it already is there is an interactive, and I'll just go ahead and show you guys. Let's bring up the MLB here. Currently, this is the ESPN interactive, guys, which is great. I love it. They have a great interactive here. And here is the MLB's. Now, the MLB changed their interactive around when it came just hours before the first game. I woke up and, I had to call Maverick on the phone, and I told him, yo, bro, we got some issues. We got to fix some things. He wanted me to, I went ahead and enlarged the field playing area here all throughout his across his, so his doesn't show all this other statistical information. And that's why I was saying, I've held off kind of doing the statistical stuff over here because of the simple fact that
forget about it, but I know he will never forget about this.
In that side block,
job, mixed all his pitches.
This one here,
got outs with everything.
I haven't done it over there because the new interactive for the MLB has a bunch of the statistical information in the center.
To go out there and stand under control for 5 innings in your first major league game is hard to do. And
by the way, that play that Acuna made on second at Wilson Contreras, the ball actually did hit the ground and bounced off the ground into Acuna's glove. So that's why the run.
That's what I thought. I thought that was actually the runner. I thought the guy that got thrown out at second was the batter. That's what I was thinking.
Right. Yeah.
And I never said anything. I was going to use my phone, and I actually got sidetracked and forgot about it. I was going to use the phone to look it up.
He's been around so long. That Jim Edmonds once faced him.
I faced him. I was going to say.
Do you remember how it went?
No.
Would you like to know?
Probably not.
The only sad thing is sometimes it takes a little bit for that interactive to load up. So until it does, I'll go ahead and.
Oh, ouch.
It's okay. So Chavez comes set.
1 and 2
outside, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Braves, Oakland, Texas, Pirates.
Chavez is the only pitcher that
Angels, Toronto, and the
he's the only pitcher that can pitch so damn good for the Braves. When he goes somewhere else, he can't pitch worth a darn. So that tells you something. He's a Brave through and through.
Cutter and change.
3 and 2 the count.
Sinker, cutter to righty, so the change up to only lefties.
Let's see if he throws
it's clocked down to 2. Oh, he got it off. On the ground, right up the short. Got it!
Out. Nice play, Arcia. Nice play.
friends, join us at the ballpark Thursday, April 13th. For
That was actually
night with a themed
real nice play.
Take open exclusive Cardinals T-shirt. For tickets or more details.
Well, I thought I'd give you a scoring update. Your Chicago Cubbies are leading Cincinnati Reds 11-5 in the bottom of the 8th.
Yep. Yeah, we went the commercial when you were here. We went ahead through all that.
In 4 games.
10-4. So 2-0 to count to Paul Goldschmidt so far. Chavez comes set. Swung on and fouled out of play. Strike 1.
Jesse Chavez might be the only pitcher in the league still pitching when I played. I mean, Nolan was there. Goldie was around. Not too many pitchers.
There's a
strike 2. So 2-2 to count to Paul Goldschmidt.
He's kind of a savant in their bullpen. He really helps keep the young relievers grounded.
And swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That'll be a changeup right there. That's what happens when you get older. You know what? They got a book on you, and they tell you don't throw changeup to righties. And what do you get? Changeup to righties.
And Tom Glavine talked about that when he went to the Mets. Rick Peterson said, "You've got to throw that to lefties."
Change the game.
Sorry about that, guys. Hate checking my phone on stream, but
just using 3 or 4.
Change the game, and you know what he really did a good job with? He would start you off with the changeup, and he would throw it way outside and let it just drift back. So as soon as it came out of his hand, you're thinking, "There's no way this is a strike."
In there for strike 2.
And then you're like, strike
Chavez is pitching.
And then you're still back to. I'm still facing.
Pitching fire right now.
Crazy pitch.
So 0-2 to count to Arenado. Check swing, foul ball. We'll do it again. 0-2 to count.
Guys, man, I tell you what. Smoltz, Glavine, Maddox, Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens. It was just the ultimate challenge every day. You know you're going to get a professional.
batter timeout.
You know he's going to come after you with strikes.
Here he comes into the box.
Not going to take cheap shots at you. He's going to tip his hat, and you're going to tip your hat.
So Chavez comes set.
Chopper down.
Arcia's got it.
Over to first. Easy 1, 2, 3.
Works a 1,
Yes,
2,
sir.
6.
That's the end of the 6th. Goes to the top of the 7th.
You know, I'll tell you guys, streaming wise, it's been really nice streaming these quicker games. You know, 2 hours, 25 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes. You get your stream in. I don't know if any of you viewers out there have ever tried the streaming and doing multiple games. Especially, you just asked Mav how it is when we were doing triple headers during the NFL season. It was taxing.
My goodness.
It was taxing and tiring.
Yeah, you start off at
at
noon and you're done at 11 o'clock at night.
Yep. So it was taxing, it's tolling, and these quick games like this, I feel that I could do. Now I haven't, you know, but I truly feel that at the end of a stream, I could do another two streams, or at least another MLB stream, you know. And now I don't like seeing people getting injured at all. That I don't want to see, and I feel that's been the cause of a lot of pitcher injury thus far throughout the spring training and the season so far.
I agree.
But you know what? They're never going to change the fact for their advertising strategies. You're not going to see that change. Yep. That's money.
That's right.
But one of the positive things I guess I was trying to say that comes out of it for us is the fact of it just feels it's not as taxing. I'm not as exhausted from 1 or 2 streams as I would be, you know, with a 4-hour game.
Matt Olson, the happiest Brave.
Matt Olson up the bat. 0-1's the count.
Wondering what you're going to say.
He's holding for 3 strikeouts tonight, guys and gals.
Some days it's like that.
Nats went 5 1/3, 10 hits, 4 runs. Walked 1, struck out 7, gave up the 2 homers. And became the first Cardinals starter to record an out in the 6th inning.
See what happens.
Strike 2.
You start to get against the lefty. Lefty straightens you out a little bit, makes you want to stay on the ball, but it can do the opposite. And then you see the swing right there. He's kind of pulling off a little bit. It just puts you in a rut.
To second.
Easy ball up to second. Gone.
There's out.
There's out number 1.
Here's that man again, Austin
Top
Riley.
of the 7th. Here comes Austin Riley.
On his first inning home run.
Austin Riley.
Cast is powered by Google Cloud.
Look at the blue one. It's still going.
Yeah. People ask me all the time who Riley reminded me of as a player. First the pitch.
Ball 1.
Can't wait to hear this one.
Troy Gloss's body, Scott Rowland's athleticism.
I like it. He's a little thicker than Troy, but yeah. This is just a big kid. What do you say? 6'3", 240?
Ball 2.
26
Mississippi
years old.
kid. And a guy the Braves were really concerned about a couple of years when he took over at third base. They wondered if he was ready for the job. He was hitting the ball softly, a lot of singles, no power, and they were like, well, he might need to go get a third baseman.
Well, he figured that one out.
He figured it out.
Well, you know, when you first get to the big leagues, I think it's tough to really figure out everything, you know, because you're not, you know, it's not AA and AAA. They can throw anything at any time, and you just
Pop
don't
fly
know if
up.
you're going to get pitch to pitch. And
Shallow.
what I like about him the most is he really
Shallow
don't
center,
see him
out.
overswing a whole lot. He's very compact.
Out number 2.
He knows.
Top of the 7th.
Best thing about being big and strong is if you understand that you just put a good swing on the ball, you're going to hit a home run. You're not going to hit every ball out of the ballpark, but the more you're under control and control the bat through the zone, the better chance you have. And when you're big and strong like that,
Good explanation from the commentator.
And so to know that is a huge advantage.
Darno's had a perfect night. He's 3 for 3.
Pop up.
That's popped up back toward us. And strike 1.
It's almost like golf. You know, you play golf a little bit.
Very poorly.
But, well, okay, so
Yeah.
when you don't play a whole lot, you just try to go out there and hit the ball around a little bit. When you start practicing more, you try to step on it, what happens? It starts going all over the place.
Correct.
Baseball can be the same way.
To center.
E-Train up the
And
middle.
that's it.
Center
Darno's
field.
3 for
Caught.
3. Night
1, 2, 3. That's it.
1, 2, 3, 7.
Heading to the middle of the
It's
7th.
time to
Or
stretch.
middle of the 6th,
It's
sorry.
a 3-run game.
No, I was right the first time. Middle of the 7th. All right, so I'm going to take a small break with them, and we'll be right back.
Detroit Tigers Atlanta let Kenley Jansen go to free agency. He signed with the Red Sox.
All right, so we are back.
Became their closer. They went out and got a former All-Star to work the late innings.
So Jimenez is our pitcher now.
Walker,
Chavez, holy kid. That's I noticed that must be how they use Chavez. He just comes in and pitches 10, 12 pitches and they pull him.
Yep. Yeah, they keep his arm fresh because he's a little bit older. So
this guy in his Detroit days averaged over 12 strikeouts per 9. Talking with Brian Snitker before the game, he's not quite up to speed yet, and he wanted to get Jimenez an inning tonight. As that one's
pop up
right center. Harris
right center
to his left.
Caught. 1 out. Woo! That's right, guys.
Here's O'Neill.
Guys and gals. The Braves are certainly, they're really playing some great baseball thus far this season.
Right here.
They have that lone loss where they just, it looked like they were just not with it for Game 3 of the Washington series.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, ball 2.
Chip?
Ball 2.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota, Florida?
Yes, sir.
1-0 game. 1 hour and 57 minutes.
1 hour, 57 minutes it took them to complete a game.
Alcantara involved in that one?
I was going to have to say so, yes. 3-hit shutout.
Wow.
Home run in the second inning, the only scoring in the whole game.
Oh, look out.
1 hour and 57 minutes. Some of the people weren't even in the ballpark yet.
O'Neill wants his timeout. Who can blame him? After Jimenez buzzed the tower. Breaking ball. He combed that in.
Got it up the left field. That's it.
Plaza Tire Service pitch tracks.
Hey, Ron, you want to go ahead and continue those?
yeah.
It's a great swing.
Stand for.
He's going down to get it. He is really
All right.
I'm excited to watch him play
Looks like
this year because he made
Jordan Walker is up to bat for the Cardinals.
And I think
Jimenez comes set,
carried it
fires,
a little bit further.
way outside and low, ball 1.
So I'm kind of interested to see how he goes about his business this year.
So Walker is 0 for 2 tonight with 2 ground outs. O'Neill on first, 1 out, bottom of the 7th.
A couple of years ago.
So Jimenez comes set.
The thing that he's getting
Murphy sets up on the outside of the corner of the plate.
And what you can hit.
Jimenez
try to hit everything.
fires in there, swung on and missed, strike 1. A 1-1 to count to Jordan Walker.
About in the past that he has now established on his own.
So Jimenez
can I hit? What can I?
gets his sign, comes spot, and Jordan Walker got crossed up with a curveball, strike 2. So 1 and 2 to count to Jordan Walker.
At the end, I'm going to get another one and tried to cheat a little bit, but he did a great job of taking the pitches that were inside when they were trying to challenge him because they're not strikes. Imagine if he doesn't swing at that breaking ball in the dirt. That's one.
So 1 and 2 to count.
And that's the kind of stuff that Tyler O'Neill struggled with for a while.
Joe Jimenez comes set.
Put it together.
Acquisition from Detroit.
He does this year.
Fires. Swung on. Base hit through the hole. Riley couldn't make the play. So single to the left. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Cardinals bring the tying run to the plate.
Understand why Riley couldn't.
That was 111 mile an hour off the end of the bat for Jordan Walker. Riley tried to make a play, but couldn't make the play.
He's going to start staying back a little bit more and more and more. As he gets a little bit more comfortable, and that ball's going to end up in the seats.
So it's gotten interesting here after the stretch.
Ooh, a little sweet chin music from Jimenez to Yepez. Made Yepez go.
Rick Kranitz, the Atlanta pitching coach, out for a visit. Yepez will take a deep breath.
Ooh, that was some sweet chin music right there.
Word from BJC Healthcare.
Ooh, excuse me.
Nobody likes pitches up around the chin. And after that one was delivered, Ali Marmol was hollering at Joe Jimenez.
Tell you what, that look right there that he has on his face, it's 99% of the time. But when he gets hot, he gets hot.
Well, there's an age-old way to answer a brushback pitch, isn't there?
Yep.
So Jimenez comes set, 1-0 to count.
Anymore.
Swung on and missed, strike one. Fastball upstairs, could not.
Going after it.
Yepez couldn't catch up. Yepez 1 for 2 with a single. So 1-1 to count. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Jimenez comes set.
2 on, 1 out.
Swung on and fouled off of Sean Murphy. Strike 2, so 1 and 2 to count. Murphy is good.
1 and 2.
Murphy is good. He took that one like a champ. So 1 and 2 to count to Yepez. Batter calls time. You got that right there, Daniel. So Jimenez comes set. Way outside. Good play by Sean Murphy to scoop that up.
Come here. Come up here.
That would have moved the runners up 90 feet.
Say hi to YouTube.
A Gold Glove play.
Say hi, everybody. Hi, YouTube.
Slider right here is about to.
My name is Hazel.
Going.
My name is Hazel.
All out there.
I love attention.
Shortstop right there.
Jimenez comes set.
Lopez back in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look out.
And Yepez kind of floats one out to left field, but Eddie Rosario makes the play for out number 2.
Out number 2.
Good job, Eddie. Good job.
2 outs.
Woo! That's the way to get it done.
Get her done,
Rosario
son.
made a little bit of an adjustment today because yesterday, well, he gets a good jump, and I don't know why he would even worry about going back, but I think he might have moved in about 5 or 6 feet after yesterday playing on the warning track the whole game. But all kidding aside, that's one heck of a play.
So Atlanta has a left-hander warming up in their bullpen. Brendan Donovan was just announced as a pinch hitter. And Brian Snitker is
going to the bullpen for Dylan Lee.
Dylan Lee is getting loose. Lefty-lefty matchup, we presume, in a 4-1 game with 2 birds
You're
aboard.
silly. You're silly. You say hi to the YouTube. Say hi, everyone.
What
say please.
up?
Say please. 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 What do you say? What do you say? Huh? Show him. Aw.
Man's best friend.
Now she's over by the door sitting down saying please. So reach out. So lift her paw up and reach out and tell you please.
Oh.
YouTube, that is my dog Hazel. Hazel, YouTube. Looks like I gotta adjust my microphone. I see it's picking up the TV. Right. See, that's where, I guess it kind of goes day to day, really. Depends on the ambient noise I got going on in the house. Oh, hey, Cassie. Oh, I'm sorry that you had to look for it. Oh, thank you for stopping by, for sure.
Jim was stranding runners.
The Braves are currently up 4-1 over the St. Louis Cardinals, and we are in the bottom of the seventh.
Brendan Donovan with O'Neill at second and Jordan Walker at first.
And if you're the Cardinals, you don't love the lefty-lefty matchup.
Ron, you can hear me, can't you?
Donovan, the way he
yep,
you
loud and clear.
All right, so they should be able to hear me as well.
So that's pretty good. And this year,
I'm certainly glad that you found the stream, Cassie. And I certainly appreciate you stopping by. Sorry about not making last night's stream.
Like I said, and this is a situation.
As I said in the earlier broadcast before you were able to make it in, it got close to. It got close to the time for stream, and I felt like absolute garbage, so I wasn't able to make it. I gave Ron here, Mr. Maverick from Maverick Sports. I gave him a text and just told him I'm not going to do the stream.
Oh, son! Do not run on Acuna Jr., son! He will end your day!
Acuna's doing
Woo! Held him! 1, 2, 3, baby!
Boy, do not run on Acuna, son. He will lights out.
Ha ha!
Don't run on Acuna, son. He will end your day.
They've had some great throws tonight, man.
Yes, they have.
Tagged, got the guy going into second. Got the guy trying to run for home. Got him at home plate. Just some tremendous throws tonight. Wow.
Yeah.
We certainly love it. All right, so when they come back, we are going to have the Braves up to bat. Albies will be on deck or in the batter's box, whatever you want to call
it. Oh, yeah. When I seen that play happen, I was like, woo, boy, look out.
You're a little ahead of me.
That's all right, man. Hey, we'll call it like we see it, right?
Well, I don't know, man. You got to celebrate before I did.
We'll celebrate together. What you talk about?
You're seeing why many think Ronald Acuna Jr.
All right, so here we are back live.
This year. He's done it all last night. He does it with his arm here. Our Budweiser play of the game.
Yeah, he's quickly turning into one of my favorite players that is not on the Cardinals. And I'll tell you what, he's done everything in 2 games. He has hit, he has run, he's played defense. I thought he might have made that catch, 2 innings ago? Then he makes a strong throw. I mean, seriously. That's what, when you're watching a guy like that, you see the 5 tools. That's what they're talking about right there. He has every tool that you can have in this game.
So his second assist of the game.
95-mile-an-hour fastball.
For the Cardinals, Andre Palante is the
Andre Palante now pitching for the St. Louis Cardinals. Down first base.
In the game.
He is out. Out number 1, top of the 8th.
Kind of tells you how things
Atlanta currently leading 4-1.
We're in search of a hit with runners in scoring position last night. Tonight they get one, but can't score a run.
Well,
it's a big out
when you got a guy out there in right field like that, it's almost like you could almost see it coming. You can't really hold the guy up there, but at the same time you think
Palante in there for strike one to Michael
Harris. Those kind of tools.
This guy's got a weird windup, huh?
Not just firing balls.
Yeah, he does.
Place. He backs off. You know, that ball
set that fan up, please.
92 miles an hour, by the way. So
I had to move it
more
to
in that tank.
Get out of the room here.
He doesn't overthrow it. He just throws it on the money, and that's what you need to do to be a good.
And hit up the middle. Fires over to first for out number 2.
He grounds out.
Put it right up against the computer if you want.
As I said, the game needs its great young stars on the field. And
sorry about that, guys. Had my son in here.
Cardinals. It's good for baseball to see guys like Acuna doing what he has done tonight. He has put on a show.
Well, it's interesting how many good players they
have.
The
Braves have definitely put on a hell of a show tonight.
Badly he sticks out.
Yep.
Or how.
The Murph is up to bat. 1 for 2 tonight. Single and a walk and a ribby.
Yeah.
In there for strike 1.
Yeah, if you want to.
Palante looks in.
Give the countdown real quick.
Murphy went around. Oh, did not go around. He checked up. The ball 1. So 1-1 to count.
I think this team is better, at least.
Sorry about that. 1-1's count.
Than the one that won the World Series. More power, better balance.
Browser started fluctuating again. Sorry about that.
Speed, power.
Strike 2. Yeah, he's got such a crazy wind up there.
Yeah, he does. He kind of reaches back behind his back to throw the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I guess that's what makes him feel comfortable with.
Swing and a miss. And Palante with an impressive.
And Murphy got rung up on strikes.
For the Cardinals, it's a 4-1 game.
All right, heading to the middle of the 8th.
Well, I thought I'd let you guys know I am putting the Ronald Acuna 3-run blast from last night's game short up now, so just thought I'd let you guys know.
Yeah, he's sneaking one behind us, while I'm live streaming. He's sitting back there. I can hear him just typing away, and I can tell what he's doing when he gets all quiet, that he's sitting there putting shorts out. He's supposed to be our replay guy, and he ain't doing his job whatsoever. So I think we'll have to have that a new rule that you concentrate on the game to start.
Yeah, I hear you.
How'd our poll do so far? 8 votes, guys. We got 8 votes, and 75% of you thought the Atlanta Braves were going to beat the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, the stream has been slow tonight. But, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been here with us and have supported the channel, supported the stream. Each and every one of you guys that have given us a like and subscribed, I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Each and every one of those likes, each and every one of those subscribes, that helps me grow bigger and get put out to a broader audience. So, again, I want to say thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Four to 1. As you see the wonderful statue of Bob Gibson outside of Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. New pitcher on the hill for Atlanta. It's Kirby Yates.
Even Bob's statue.
Kirby Yates, new pitcher.
Yeah. Feel like you better walk by and pay homage, otherwise you get hit, right? Last season, Kirby Yates making the comeback from Tommy John surgery. He's another man with great closer stuff. Games between big league appearances while recovering from Tommy John. Was an all-star in 2019. And
okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there, but OBS seemed to disconnect, reconnect. Hopefully the stream is up and back.
Without their closer, Raisel Iglesias, at the moment. Light rains begun to fall here in downtown St. Louis.
I could kind of see that, Cassie, because the traffic through tonight's broadcast has been just trickling in. I've even went ahead and searched up the the baseball games, and it's not finding too many people live streaming.
Tyler's
and I know better than that. I know there's got to be people live streaming.
Of Hawaii. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Bottom of the 8th. No outs. Tommy Edman 1 for 3 with a single earlier in the game. There's a strike.
Edman down on strikes.
1 out. Got him looking.
He missed his spot, but got the call.
Yeah, he did. It's almost like Tommy knew what was coming. And
so I think you're right. YouTube might be burying some of them. I see another content creator out there on YouTube was just recently doing an experiment about live stream gaming. Streaming live stream games, and they were having issue. Like, they tested it multiple times. Oh yeah, I guess I should. Yeah. As Cassie Turner brings up a good point, guys. If you're ever looking, be sure to hit that notification bell up top, guys, and you'll get notifications when the stream goes live or when there's new content posted.
We'll wrap up the series tomorrow. Quick turnaround. Miles Michaelis and Bryce Elder are scheduled to pitch. Elder will come up from AAA. As this one
pop up out to left field.
Battle the raindrops and make the
it's
play.
Caught. 2 outs. Braves up 4-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. I would love to see us go into the 9th inning and crack two home runs. Let's do it. Let's say it. Come on, Braves Nation.
Number 5.
Let's do it. Let's say it. 2 for the 9th. 2 for the 9th.
Ozzie Smith.
4 multi-hit games.
Oh, 1
the season.
He's not a hitter, except for that big home run right there.
Yep.
I think that was the first home run he hit left-handed all year. That big home run that Jack Buck called.
It was off Tom Niedenfuhr.
Hey, welcome in, those who are new to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by tonight.
More briskly now here at Busch.
If you're just new into the stream and you don't know what the game scores are, the Braves are currently leading 4-1 over the St. Louis Cardinals. We are in the bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. 2-0 to count.
Especially at this time of the year.
3-0 to count.
With the new scheduling,
we got Goldschmidt, who is 1 for 3 today for St. Louis.
Familiar opponents.
And we have Yates pitching for Atlanta. He is on his 12th pitch of his game. All 4.
2-out walk.
1, 2, 3, 4 walk.
Colorado's coming up. Forecast here in St. Louis is for rain overnight, and the rain's supposed to stop tomorrow morning. So, if our weather,
yes, guys, I will be streaming tomorrow. The Braves will be finishing up this 3-game series here with St. Louis, and I do believe that is at 12:05
Coronado saw Yates a lot
Central, 1:05 Eastern. I will double check that before the end of the game.
Yeah, that's tough to take right there.
Okay, I stand corrected. That is 1:15 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be 12:15 p.m. Central.
Right up the middle, a base hit.
Right up the middle for a base hit. We're going to have Guy go extra. Nope, we're going to hold him at second.
Run to the plate. Wilson Contreras got his first Cardinals RBI. That came in the 4th.
Does it again. Doesn't try to do a lot. Just put the ball up the middle.
So Wilson hit the dry side.
Right, well, we might need more than 2 now. If they got through a tying run here on the plate. So let's see what this pitcher can do. Yates on his 15th pitch. Ball.
Wow, that's one heck of a changeup right there.
So Trey is 1 for 3 on the day. Has a ribby.
Little
chopper down third line. Got him! Nice! Got out of that.
Austin Riley with a little Nolan Arenado play. And a stutter step at first ends the Cardinals' 8th.
Good job, boys. They are not challenging the play, so that is the end of the 8th, and we are heading to the 9th. Well, we got out of that one. So, good thing we did, huh, Cass? That could have been scary there. Unfortunately, it looks like I missed. Well, I'm glad I got tonight's game for sure. I wasn't able to make it last night. I was truly feeling under the weather. I did everything I could to try and make it. I just, at the last moment, just had to call it off and say, I'll do tomorrow's. But it seems I missed a pretty good game for last night. I don't know where old Mav went. He's gotten awfully quiet.
Oh, I'm sitting here talking the whole time. My microphone was muted.
Oh, you were not.
Yes, I was. I've been sitting here the whole time. Yeah. I watched the chopper barehanded play by Riley over to first to get Wilson Contreras by a stutter step at first. Yes, I've seen it all. Maverick is wise. But, yeah, guys, sorry my microphone was muted, but I thought I'd let you guys know I did post the Mammoth 3-run blast from last night on my channel. You guys can check that out. I just posted it.
Are you really stream sniping people?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
You're telling me the stream go over to your channel, watch a video? How dare you?
No, when the game is over with, they can check it out.
How dare you?
I would never stream stripe you. Come on.
Hey, what's stream striping? I've never heard of that.
With Oliver Marmol before the game.
All right, here we go. We are
stream swipe. Sorry. Sorry, that came out wrong. Stream swipe.
Toronto series.
Oh, looks like I messed up for the batter last one. Damn it. All right, hey, call the plays for a minute.
Yep, roger that.
In this game, so. You think about it, you're 4 games into the season or whatever, and you're still.
There we go, the top of the 9th.
Because.
All right, we are back. Sorry about. Well, there's damn Buffer
New
again.
pitcher for the Cardinals. First pitch, swung on and hit the left field, out for out number 1.
I'll get the sound up.
I see him put a good rip on that ball.
Carlson makes the play. 1 pitch.
All right, there you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, we've had some nasty storms come in tonight. So, for those of you that might not know, and if you've just recently subscribed to the channel, I actually my internet comes from over-the-air Wi-Fi. Sort of like how your cell phone would get its internet. Mine comes from a local company that they get theirs supplied from Windstream out of Des Moines, Iowa. And they put wireless equipment up on cell towers, up on tall buildings, grain bins, whatever they, this small local company can do. And I'm through them, so we have good days, we have bad, but generally they're a great company. I mean, I've been with them since 2017, and we've had outages and whatnot, but generally I am very pleased with my internet providers. There we go, base hit up the middle.
For Eddie Rosario, he's 2 for 2 today off the bench.
I got one for you. I bet you'd never guess this one.
Is it raining there?
How many 100-mile-an-hour
velocities? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Look at his helmet. Yeah, that's they're talking that the start of the San Diego Padres 4-game series, that it may be raining there in Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
And possibly tomorrow, too.
Toronto had a game with 14 balls over 100.
Swing and a miss.
That's starting to get some guys flinching on the infield.
And they can't back up on the grass either, not with the new rules.
Not until it's crossing the plate like Little League.
Yeah.
And you can start backpedaling.
A strike.
Got him.
0-2
It's
the
not
count.
out 0-2 the count, but I just meant that was a strike. And I mean, that looked like more of a ball than a strike, but.
Flip of the coin as to what you get with two
Gallegos
strikes.
comes set, fires over to first.
You know,
The check on Eddie Rosario. He's got one more shot
on the grass.
to throw over to first per batter. New rules set in 2023 by Major
or
League Baseball.
second or third. You got two tries to pick off.
That's right.
Ball. 1-2 the count.
Acuna honest.
I just wanted to clarify that because you were kind of the way you were explaining it was that.
Well,
he
there's
has
only
to
a
go to
runner on first, but yeah.
Yeah, because there's only a runner on first, of course. Yes. I just wanted to explain it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss. Snap throw.
Hopefully the storms don't get too bad for where you're at there, Cassie.
His last two trips. Nice work by Gallegos for out number 2.
Nasty slider.
I've always enjoyed watching the Braves. I'm a lifelong Cubbies fan, White Sox fan, just Chicago sports fan. But
that's a tough one to pick
for other teams that I may like, I've always liked the Atlanta Braves. Clear back to the Greg Maddux days. I think it was 94 or 95 they won their World Series.
Yep. And the rain's starting to come down there in St. Louis.
Drops pelting the batting helmet, huh?
0 for 4 today, Matt Olson is. 3 strikeouts.
A little bit of water around the helmet, but when it starts dripping in your face, it's a whole nother ball game.
This ump needs his eyes checked. That was way inside.
I know, and they set it up inside on Matt Olson. They're probably going to set up inside again.
No balls, 2 strikes.
We'll see what happens. Up.
Ooh-wee.
Ball 1. 1-2 to count to Matt Olson.
How about you there, Mav? What made you a Braves fan?
I've been a Braves fan ever since I was a kid. Since the 90s when the Braves won the World Series. Back when David Justice and
awesome, Casey.
Javi Lopez and Rafael Furcal and, well, not Rafael Furcal, but David Justice and Mark Lemke, John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, John Smoltz.
2-2 pitch.
Yeah, see, I hadn't watched baseball for quite a few years, and a few years back when the Cubbies won the World Series, what was that, 2016, 2017?
Yeah, 2016.
When they won the World Series, matter of fact, Ron here, Mr. Maverick, him and I were watching the game together when my Cubbies won the World Series. 108 years in between them. Strikeout number 4. 0-5. Matt Olson goes tonight. Heading to the middle of the ninth. But it was 108 years, since the Cubs had won a World Series, and it started bringing me around where I was watching a few games here and there, but really, Maverick with doing the streaming stuff here starting last October towards the end of the MLB season, I just, I forgot how much I did enjoy watching baseball, and I certainly enjoy streaming to people. So it was a no-brainer that this is something I wanted to do for everybody, and I enjoy it.
So yeah, good old Maverick got the hook up, and here we are. Yeah, I got to get my props in, right? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we do enjoy each other. We do enjoy you guys tuning in from with each stream that we do, whether it's him or me. When we put our streams on, you guys always show up and show out.
Oh, absolutely.
Show the support.
It's always so muchly appreciated. Daniel says he's been a lifelong Braves fan. Cassie says that her family's been a lifelong Braves fan. Matter of fact, my stepdad, that's how you asked how I became a Braves fan. Growing up, my stepdad was a coast-to-coast truck driver, and during the MLB season when he was home, the Braves are who we watched. That was his team. So that's how I've always been a Braves fan. But like I said, I'm a diehard, lifelong Chicago sports fan. I was 7 years old in 1985 when I met Mike Dicka in my stepdad's sister's restaurant in Galena, Illinois, and got the man's John Hancock autograph on a restaurant on the restaurant menu. Still have that to the day. That's put away in my nice little keepsake.
One thing you have here, they're not going home.
Nope.
That was the year that they won the Super Bowl. So yep. I actually met him after the end of the season, in between them getting ready for the playoffs and going into the Super Bowl and stuff. So it was like one of the highlight moments of my life. The only other thing that tops that is the day I married my wife and the day my kids and my grandkids have been born. Those are the only things that top that.
Pretty impressive. Just a little bit of a sidewinder too.
The coach, he's a pretty intense person. You see, all the video of him and on the field and everything. But he was a really respectful guy when I met him.
Long throw for out number one.
Oh, chopper down the third base line. Riley picks it up. Those are over first. Out number one. Hell yeah. Nice play. Nice scoop by Austin Riley on a short hop. With the rain coming down.
That rain is coming down, too.
Yeah. Braves are 2 outs away from taking game 2.
Defensively.
So A.J. Minter comes set to Jordan Walker. First pitch swinging, fouled off, strike one.
This kid started his big league career with a 5-game hitting streak, including a 7th inning single.
I think I started mine with 0 for 3 with 3 punch outs.
Welcome to the
Minter
show.
comes set. Thanks. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Let's go, Minter.
They call it underneath the hitting speed.
That was a 90 mile an hour.
Slower than the hitting speed. Couldn't hit it.
Time called by the batter behind home plate.
Walker takes time.
So 0-2 to count. Minter comes set.
2 pitch.
In there on the inside corner, strike 3. Out number 2, 1 out away from taking game 2.
Lefties has a little bit of a crossfire, and that is just
nice job, Minter. Nice job.
An unhittable pitch is just a down.
Yepes coming up.
They're 1 out from going 5-1 on the season.
You and it just stops. And,
yep.
Man, those are pinpoint control in that ball.
I'm sorry, 4-1 on the season.
4-1 on the season.
So Yepes, the
Minter comes set.
Birds at 9 o'clock.
Swung on and fouled out of place. Strike 1.
Hey, you agreed with it.
Hey, it's all good, brother.
And the Birds have 10 more hits tonight.
All right, so 0-1, 2 strikeouts away from the Braves' 4th win of the season.
Double-digit hits in every game played.
Oh, that was there. That was a strike.
Falling to 2 and 3.
He definitely slid that in that top right corner, man.
Yeah.
This
63.
Man, you need your eyes checked.
In the first 5 plays.
There, got him. Strike.
There it is. 1-1 to count.
It's only the 4th time in franchise history the Cardinals have had 10 or more hits in their first 5 games of the season.
Cardinals are down to their last strike. 1-2 to count. 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. Mentor comes set.
The stretch and the 1-2 pitch.
Swung on and fouled to the screen. We'll do it again. 1-2 to count. Mentor came with a high fastball.
It's like every guy coming out of the bullpen rushing it up.
1-2 to count. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. 4-1 Braves. Mentor currently on his 11th pitch of the game.
When you can't afford contact, and both of these bullpens.
Here we go. Lined up the pitch.
Little pop.
Little pop up.
Foul ground.
Got it! Matt Olson.
Nice!
Sliding.
Game over.
Game.
The Atlanta Braves have won this series.
Nice!
Final score tonight. And what a night for Dylan Dodd, Jimmy.
Dylan Dodd with the Major League debut win for Dylan Dodd. Braves win the game 4-1 over the St. Louis Cardinals. They moved to 4-1 for the season, and they're in first place in the National League East standings so far.
Baby.
Nice job.
Pushing runs across the plate.
So, Jim,
great job. All right, so moving on, guys. That's your Braves taking Game 2 of the 3-game series of the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll be right back tomorrow night streaming, tomorrow afternoon, I should say. We will be streaming the Game 3 of the series. That is at 12:15 Central, 1:15 Eastern. So with that said, hey, guys, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. And hope to see you guys all tomorrow. So with that said, I'm KGB for the C Sports Network with Maverick Sports. I'm out. Thanks, guys.
See you guys. See you tomorrow.